Professor Vinit Naik for his to share his ideas. We have known him, and many times, maybe some of you may not know it, he is very famous on the net as Bhikkhu Matre. And once you read him, you will get to know, his revolutionary ideas and really thought-provoking ideas.
Thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank all the dignitaries on the dais, all of you, the mature audience. To be honest, I'm not known to be a regular writer in any such kind of big platforms or otherwise novels or books. It was Siddharth who actually motivated me. That he said, Vineet, since you are used to write useless threads on Twitter, why don't you try writing an article for my book? I said, sir, that's a complete different platform, and writing in a book is a complete different platform. I don't know anything of that. He said, you try. And that is what makes him different from others, that he knows how to motivate. Thank you so much for that. I won't take much time. Ankit Shah has already spoken on the geopolitical changes which are likely to come up. I would just like to focus on one thing, that is the title of this particular book, Geopolitics Redefined. But more than that, there is one thing written below that is punctured truths and glamorized lies. This is the most important part in today's life. In 2024 elections also, now since you all are educated, mature audience, you know how the global lobby has played a big role in Bharat's internal elections. How the narratives were set, how the people were misled, how the truth was given as a lie, and how lies were glorified as truth. The media plays a great role in that. Social platforms play a bigger role in that. Nowadays, not many people are used to reading your mainstream media. They prefer social media because they get the condensed information in a shorter format and in a precise format. But now that social media is also being misused for this same purpose. The entire purpose of social media, the entire purpose for which people are there on social media, that has collapsed. So how to tackle this? We have entered in an era of information warfare. And to be honest, Bharat, as well as especially the Bharat's ruling government, is completely on the back foot in this information warfare. They don't know anything about how to tackle it, how the videos are edited, how the AI is used to give the wrong information, how the feelings of people are ignited by giving the wrong information. We have again entered in the era of gospel truth. कोई चीज 100 बार चिल्ला चिल्ला के, कोई झूठ 100 बार चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोलो तो 101वीं बार people start thinking कि नहीं यही सच है. Negativity spreads fast. आपने नोटिस किया होगा, if you enter in a hospital to meet someone, it's a 5 minutes visit. But in those particular 5 minutes, after those 5 minutes, you start getting the feeling that you yourself are sick. Because that particular aura is a negative aura. And that is how the negativity spreads fast. The positivity takes time. And I don't think that we have to say, now at least, that ultimately positivity wins. In these elections, we saw who won. The truth lost in spite of forming the government, and the lies won in spite of being in opposition. So this is the era of punctured truth and glamorized lies. And that is why it becomes very, very important that everyone, and this is my personal opinion, but I think many of you will agree with this, that the most unfortunate thing with Bharat is that people in Bharat are not ready and willing to read, which is the most important drawback of our society. We have graduates, we have postgraduates, we have everyone, we have got highly educated people. But are they really educated or are they just literate? Because beyond a certain particular sphere in which they have done their graduation, post-graduation, specialization, what do they know beyond that? Are they ready to find out the truth? And that is why this particular book is an attempt to take such particular glorified lies to the people and tell them what are the facts. So my sincere request to everyone will be, like when we go outside of this particular auditorium, we should try to make people understand, every person around us to understand that it is important to know the truth. It is not important to know the news, because the news are given with a particular motivated agenda. Then that can be done from the communist side, leftist side, that can be done from the rightist side. The media will give you only certain news, but what you have to understand is what is written between the lines. And that is what makes the difference between the lie and the truth, the agenda and the propaganda. So this is the most important thing in today's life for the entire generation of our nation, that if we want to grow up as a strong nation, first our foundation has to be based on truth and not what is being punctured truth. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Naik.